Hong Kong window cleaning services.
Right, let's go!
早晨，咁啊，琴日已經剪完片，已經瞓咗覺，已經冇時間 update，但係而家得閒 at least 教我整麵包。Yes。
Okay, let's just get everything out.
呢個就係嗰個食譜啊，放啲
Right, so 1 tablespoon. In fact, is that enough? Yeah. Of yeast.
Okay.
Right. You can keep it in the cupboard, but it keeps longer in the freezer.
In the freeze. Okay.
1.25 cups of warm water. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 2 tablespoons. So this is a 1/4 cup. So we need 1 1/4. So it's 5 of those.
Oh yeah.
Then we have 2 teaspoons. Sugar makes the yeast move.
Yeah.
And 1.5 teaspoons of salt. Salt retards the yeast, so it kind of keeps it under control. It's a bit wet. And then we have, I don't use either of those, I use butter. Butter gives you a nicer crust. Don't know why. But I guess.
So either we put the oil or the
oil, or there you can buy a thing called lecithin granules. You can buy that in the supermarket. I don't bother, I just use butter. Right, so it's 1/2 cup. So you need 1.5 cups of white bread flour. This is special flour. It's got more gluten in it, so it's special. It's better for making bread. Not so good for making cakes. So 1.5 cups of that. 1.5 cups of wholemeal flour. 1, 2, 3. So then 1/4 cup of sunflower seed.
落完啲麵粉咧，就加呢個種子。
1/4 cup of pumpkin seeds. 1/4 cup of sesame seeds.
Sesame seed.
Throw them in. 1/4 cup is poppy seeds, but I use chia seeds. And then 2 tablespoons of flax seeds.
Lots of different type of seed.
All good for you.
Yeah.
Very good for you. Okay, so that's that. This goes in here.
Oh, this is the bread maker.
The bread maker. So I like mine to cook a bit longer, so I go for a darker crust. You go through different programs for different things, you know, crusty bread, sweet bread, super, blah blah blah. We just want basic, so that's number 1. I do watch it. I do check it to make sure the dough is the right consistency. Sometimes you perhaps get a bit more water in, or your flour's slightly different.
Yeah.
So I do make sure it's the right consistency. So this then does everything.
Yeah.
It kneads it, lets it rise, kneads it again, lets it rise, and then bakes it.
And then bake.
Yeah.
Wow. All in
So
one.
in 3.5 hours time, you'll smell this lovely smell of bread.
Wow.
You can have failures, and that's why you need to know what a dough should look like. So you need to understand bread. That's why I watch it to this stage.
Yeah.
If it's not got enough water,
Yeah.
or too much water,
You need to adjust.
then it's going to be flat.
Yeah.
So right now, we'll put the lid down and go away and forget about it until 1:30.
1:30就會見到呢個包。Interesting.
呢個
就係阿 Liz 嘅 recipe， 佢話佢大部分都做過㗎啦，好有歷史啊，仲要係家族嘅嘢，但係其實 keep 咗好耐嘅。
Oh, I must have had it for 20 years.
Wow. 20年啦。
Awesome. Here we go. That's back in its right place.
太多嘢 update 啦！我啱先同咗阿 Liz 即係傾咗一陣偈啦，咁就而家咧就去睇琴日Chris 同我講話價值，我唔記得咗幾錢，總之係 rescue boat。咁而家我哋就去睇嗰架船，期待。
Brand new. Yep.
哇，勁新啊成架船。
So this boat, you can drive either with the manual controls,
Oh yeah.
or you can just go click and drive it with a mouse.
So this mouth
That's the
control.
boat.
Here's the boat.
Yeah. And if I want to turn the boat, bzzz. If I want the boat to go sideways, I push it sideways, and the boat goes sideways.
Okay.
If I want to go backwards, I go like that, pull it backwards.
Wow. Mouse to control the boat.
Yeah, yeah. And when you're going slowly, and you are very close to other boats, you can just have very fine control.
Yeah.
Or I can go, tell it to anchor, press that anchor button. It will hold the boat exactly where the boat was when I pressed that button.
Oh.
Without dropping
And-
an anchor.
Without dropping an anchor, it's talking to satellites all over the place, and it holds that position. Plus, we are pointing this way. It will hold that orientation, so it will keep us pointing exactly where we were when I pressed that button.
Oh.
So-
But the anchor you put yesterday, you need to set
Yeah,
the buffer
yeah.
and
This-
then.
Bing, done.
Okay.
But when we come alongside another boat and we want to maybe just talk to them and find out what their problem is, we can just go boom, and the boat will hold maybe 5 meters away from them. So I don't often drive the boat because I'm the master
Yeah, master.
and I'm in charge of not only the boat but the incident. So I have to be working the incident. So I sit there,
There.
and we have a helmsman who drives the boat, and we have a navigator who sits here and he navigates
Yeah.
that gear. Then we have
But you have a mouse there, you could
I
take
can-
control.
I can take control. Yeah,
Oh.
I can sit here, and if I'm not happy with what he's doing, I can just go bing, or no, here, that one there,
Okay.
and I've got control, and I can see what's happening down there too,
Yeah.
better than that person.
Yeah.
So this is my seat mostly. Then we have a communications, once again, navigation, so they can see where we are, communicate on the radio. This one here is radio direction finding. So if there is a boat somewhere out to sea and they are lost, we can get them to call us on the radio, and this will tell us what direction to go in to get to that boat. Direction finding.
Oh. See the direction of the boat and then you can go rescue them.
Go straight to it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
We get them to call us, and then this will go 090. So we steer 090 and we get to the boat.
Yeah. Wow, amazing. Amazing.
Oh, yeah.
What's this here?
That's a collapsible stretcher. Yes.
Right.
And a backboard underneath there
Yep.
for people with fractured spines and things.
So for the patient, is it?
Yeah. And all our life jackets and safety gear. So when we're working out the back, we would have safety harness on,
Yeah.
just in case we fall overboard. We have headsets so that we can communicate, because when someone's up the front and someone's out the back, it's very difficult to communicate. So we all wear one of these. That means we can give instructions, don't have to shout. And oxygen for people with maybe heart attack or diving incidents. So yeah, divers.
Diver.
Diver with an incident,
Yeah.
oxygen.
To keep-
Blankets to keep people warm, unit that goes onto that bottle. So these are the rest of the headsets. I'll just take you down below. So in here we've got lots of AED, first aid,
first aid.
night vision gear. We have lots of night vision
Okay.
gear. We don't tend to use spotlights anymore. We just use night vision. With that,
Because with a spot, you're blinding the person you're...
absolutely, and you're losing your own night vision. With that gear, we've also got light intensifying night vision gear. Plus we've got thermal. So with the thermal gear, you can see a seagull sitting on a sandbank half a kilometre away. Plus, up top we've got a thing called FLIR, which is forward-looking infrared, and that we can display on here, and that is looking well ahead, and we can zoom it and we can rotate it, and we can zoom in to a boat 2 kilometres away. In the middle of the night, you cannot see your hand like this. You'll be able to see that boat 2 kilometres away and zoom in on it to full screen.
Wow.
It's incredible.
It's incredible.
Yeah. So just down here, be careful coming down.
Yep.
What I wanted to show you was the quality of the build of this boat. Just the way in which all the cabling is conduited. Everything is absolutely meticulously done. And then down here there is the house battery is in that large aluminium box, and that is a lithium battery. So that is in a separate box just in case we have a runaway fire, and it's vented out and it has its own cooling system in that box. Those are the fuel tanks further back, not far from the lithium battery. Bit of a problem.
But of course it's not a very big boat, so
No, that's right.
That far from
That's right. So it's all beautifully made. So yeah, that's the toilet.
This is the toilet.
We got 240 volts in the boat as well.
You have your cup of tea down here.
Just along here. This is in behind, and then you've got the grey water and the black water tanks from the toilet.
Yeah.
Air conditioning going through, and that's another separate battery, so that if all the other batteries die, this one only powers the radios, so you can still communicate. So even if all the batteries die. So this is the back of where you were standing just now with the mouse, and the steering wheel.
Yeah.
So that's all the technology in there.
Yeah.
But you can see the way they keep everything really tidy.
Really tidy.
Yeah.
That's really
Beautifully laid out.
Yeah.
Yesterday we went to there
Here.
when we went outside and we had a look, but it was too rough, so we came back in. Then we came over here, and then we came up to there. And that is where you caught your fish.
Yeah. Lucky. 佢呢嚿嘢咧係可以喺夜晚嘅時候望到勁遠嘅船，係超清楚。呢個就係阿 Chris 做嘢嗰個地方，工作咗差唔多20年。OK， 仲執整緊第一條片，後面都係加翻啲預告好啲，好似冇咁精彩。而家咧就去抹窗，咁就因為今日出面前落超級大雨，咁所以全部都係 indoor 嘅 work。而家跟阿 Chris 去抹窗，咁就唔特別記錄啦。抹窗，阿 Chris 話又問我攞個 GoPro， 因為佢好想幫我拍低呢樣嘢。Thank you。
Hong Kong window cleaning services. Great job, Alex.
OK， 咁咧俾大家睇下嗰啲啤酒，咁佢呢度 keep 住咧都會有啲 bubble 上嚟，咁喺度就係咁樣。咁我 keep 住有啲 bubble 會走啦。同埋隔離呢個咧係整嗰啲 blue cheese 嘅。咁就啱先食完呢個 homemade 嘅 bread， 係超級好食。所以咧呢個就係個成果啦。哇！望下先，哇 ！All the things homemade,
But not the butter.
but not the butter. Yeah, guys. 咁而家咧，阿 Liz 就整緊呢個 yogurt。
因為佢話煲到去到80度，然之後又降翻落去45度，跟住之後咧就要再等擺落去，加啲熱水喺呢個煲裏邊，然之後咧將啲 yogurt 擺呢個裏邊，繼續擺翻落去啦，跟住就再等佢發酵咁樣。
唔知係咪個字發酵？搞掂，大概就係咁。而家咧做啲咩？繼續剪片。拜。咁啊，剪下片，突然間阿 Chris 就會叫我去做一啲你從來唔會試過做嘅嘢，而家就跟佢去摘。就行過去。OK, clear.
The fence is off.
佢要確保咧嗰啲電網係 off 咗，咁我先可以安全。哎呀，摘你食睇，哇，好跣啊呢度，最緊要安全，知唔知？我要攞住部機，哎呀，唔得，擺喺度先。
Oh, wasp. A wasp. That one.
You see?
Yeah, can hear you telling me.
So, a wasp.
Just check for any wasps.
Yeah,
First.
around this. Great.
Oh, that one has got one. Look,
Yeah, inside.
dangerous.
Dangerous too, so they will sting.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. 好多 wasps 啊
Yeah.
There are many.
Look, more wasps. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, dangerous. Maybe not, Alex.
Yeah.
Maybe this is a bad idea.
It's a bad idea. 哇，真係好
Well, this
多
one's okay. These two.
There
you go. Are there any around there?
Yep. Yes. Oh shit! 跌走咗一個，同埋勁多黃蜂。
Got a few, yeah?
暴冧。
Let's have a look at this tree.
Okay.
This tree doesn't look very healthy. I think it's got too dry.
Too dry.
Oh, you dropped. There was one you dropped, wasn't there? I'll just go and get that.
Yeah.
That looked like a nice plum. Here?
This one?
Yeah, beautiful plum.
Yeah, a beautiful one.
Alex's plum.
No, it's yours.
Yeah.
This is insulated. They sit there till tomorrow morning. Then I pour it out and I strain it. So but it'll be quite, it'll be set, but it won't be rich and creamy. So I then strain it and it yields some more of the whey that I had here that I use for next time.
Yeah.
But then it's also, it concentrates the fat and it becomes very thick and creamy.
Yummy, yummy. 期待期待。琴日我哋捉咗啲魚，咁我哋今晚就食 fish and chips。Fish and chips， wow！ 我想講好攰。